information tonight as authorities have released the identity of a teen killed in yesterday's shooting outside of a Yakima high school. That is our top story tonight. I'm Jason Valentine.
And I'm Madeline Hagan. Thank you so much for joining us. We have new information tonight about the shooting outside Eisenhower High School in Yakima. One of the victims, a 16-year-old bystander, has died. The 15-year-old suspect today making his first appearance in court. KABKVU's Emily Goodell was in the courtroom for that hearing and joins us live from the Yakima Bureau. Emily.
We've just learned that the Yakima School District has identified the victim who died at the hospital as 16-year-old Sean Dwight Tolbert, a student at Yakima Online. Police say he was just an innocent bystander in the shooting and that the suspected shooter is his cousin. Police say the actual target of the shooting was an 18-year-old Eisenhower High School student who was shot in the wrist and treated and released from the hospital.
We know that there were at least about 12 students standing around, and there were really only 2 students that were going to fight, it appears. The 15-year-old decided to shoot.
Police say the 15-year-old is a former Yakima Online student who recently transferred to Wilson Middle School, but only attended one day of classes.
We do know that the 15-year-old does have gang affiliation. He is known to our gang unit, which is why our gang unit is also helping us investigate this homicide.
Police say neither of the victims have known gang ties, so the motive is still under investigation. The 15-year-old appeared in Yakima County Juvenile Court this afternoon and is facing charges for second-degree murder and first-degree assault.
Because of the substantial risk to public safety, I am going to grant the state's request to set bail in the amount of $500,000 cash or bond.
We understand the parents' concern, and we're doing our very best, which is why we're trying to gather information. And we're asking parents, talk to your kids. Know what your kids are doing. If your kids are carrying guns and you're aware of that, intercede. Because we're well aware that a parent in this case knew that that 15-year-old was carrying a gun and chose not to do anything about it.
A hearing is set for March 24th to determine whether the 15-year-old will be charged as an adult or as a juvenile. In the meantime, Eisenhower High School has extra security on campus today and is offering counseling services to students in need.
It makes this such a tragic event that this 15-year-old decided to escalate the violence to gun violence, and guns are final. You don't come back from those. And unfortunately, now we're seeing the effects of that poor decision. He has now lost his freedom. His cousin is now dead. There's a father and a mother that have lost their child, and it's extremely sad.
The Yakima School District has also set up a memorial for Sean in the parking lot outside of Yakima Online, which is located off of South 18th Street. That memorial is open to the public and will open at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Reporting live in Yakima, Emily Goodell, KABKVU Local News.
Thank you so much, Emily. And of course, we are continuing to update this story on our website, yaktrinews.com, as we get new information from police and school officials.